Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Izine and on this channel I make sewing tutorials. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make a skirt with ruffle front and an asymmetric play hem. If you do like my videos, consider subscribing to my channel, and if you have any questions or suggestions, you can leave those in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. You're going to start with your plain pattern paper and you're going to fold it in two. Then you're going to measure it to make sure that it's enough to fit half quarter of your hip measurement. From the top of the paper, you're going to draw a horizontal line, which you will use as your waistline. Then from the waistline, you're going to measure your waist to hip measurement, mark it, and then draw a line. Then you're going to measure from your waistline to where you want the fleece to start from, and for me it was 16 inches. Then mark the point and draw the line. Now measure and mark from the waistline to the full length of the skirt. Now on the waistline, you're going to mark a quarter of your waist measurement plus 1 inch for that. And on the hip line, mark a quarter of your hip measurement. Now for this line, you're going to subtract 1 inch from the quarter of your hip measurement and then mark it. So for mine, it's my hip quarter of my hip measurement was 8.25, and for that line I'm going to mark 7.25. And you're going to use the same measurement for the hemline. Now join all the points you just made together. I'm going to get rid of that sharp point at the hip. I'm going to use your curved ruler and just blend the line. On the waistline, measure half of your bust distance, then draw your 1-inch dart. Extend the side seam line upward, then mark 1/4 inch. Using your curve, you're going to draw a line into the waistline. Now cut out your front pattern. Before you begin to alter the pattern, you're going to place it on another pattern paper and trace it out for the back. You can use sellotape to secure it so that it won't move around. Then just use your pen and ruler and trace it out. Transfer the markings for the hip line and flea line, and then use a pin to transfer the dart to the other paper. Then I went ahead to, draw the lines clearly so that you can see it. And also draw in the lines and the dart. Because this is the back pattern, you're going to add 1 inch to the center line for the zipper allowance. So going back to the front pattern, you're going to open it up, then transfer your dart and the lines to the other side of the paper. Then you're going to extend the dart to the flea line. From this point, measure 4 inches upward and make a mark. From that point, you're going to draw a curve from here to there and to the other point. So at this point, I realized I'd made a mistake at the dart, so I had to go and redraw it. Draw horizontal slash lines at 1 inch interval from where the dart ends to where the curve starts. Now cut out the curved part of the skirt. We're going to keep that aside for now. I'm going to use it for the flare. Now cut open this line I'm also going to cut out the dots. Now you're going to cut open the first slash line because we need to close this other dot. After doing it, cut one leg of the dot and overlap it. Then use your tape to hold it down. Now you can cut the rest of the lines, but make sure that you're cutting to the end, not through it. That means the two pieces of paper shouldn't separate. You're going to go back to the top part that we closed the dot. You're going to draw slash lines there and cut those open too. So likewise, we're going to draw lines on the other side and cut it open too. After doing that, you're going to put the cut pattern on another sheet of paper, and I used a different color of paper so that you can see it clearly. Now you're going to align the straight edge of the pattern to the straight edge of the paper and use your tape to hold it down. Then spread out each section 3/4 of an inch apart and use your sellotape to tape it down. Now when you get to where the dot ended, the opening is going to be bigger. Now cut out the pattern. Now we're done with the first side. We're going to repeat the same process for the second side. When you're done, the bigger one should look like this and the smaller one would look like this. Now moving on to the back pattern. You're going to cut out the lower section because we're going to use it to form the flare. After cutting it out, we're going to cut out another one because we're going to be needing 2 of these. On the 2 of them, you're going to draw slash lines 1/4 inches apart. Do the same for the front one too. So the idea is to join back ones by the side of the front one after slashing it so that it can form one big flare. As usual, slash the pattern open and then put it on another paper and spread it out. But this one, I spread it out 3 inches. Like I said earlier, when you're done spreading the front one, just start spreading the back right next to it. When you're done, this is what it should look like. I had to go and do it on the floor because my table was too small. Now we're done with all the patterns. The flare, the 2 front pieces, and the back part. See you in part 2.